So, welcome to today's session. Today's session is on PowerPoint animation, so welcome everybody. Our main objective for today is going to be that by the end of today you'll be able to animate the slide provided using at least 2 animation techniques. So that's what we're hoping to gain from today's session. The process and the agenda for today, it's just here. The session today is going to last around 20 minutes. So we're going to have around 20 minutes in this room. First of all, we're going to start off by doing a group exercise. So we're all going to go through animating a slide together. Okay, and I have provided you with the slides in front of you that we're going to use for today. After that, you have a chance for some practice. You get a chance to have a go yourselves, have a look around and try out a nice small exercise. That will be closely followed by a recap session. Now, the recap session is going to be a question and answer session, so I'll pose a question and then I will choose someone from the group to answer those questions. That'll be nice and random, so you won't know when your questions are coming. After that, there will be a final exercise. So it's just another exerise for you to have a look at, just to consolidate your learning, what you've gone through today. So there'll be one more exercise for you to cover after that. During the session today, I will walk around so I can see your screens. If you do need any help at any time, please just give me a nod, put your hand up and I'll come over, give you a hand where you need to. Okay. Also, if you could just keep the back and the sides fairly clear, otherwise I won't be tripping up and falling over halfway through, as funny as it would be for everyone else. At the end of today, there will be a handout for you all. So I've got handouts here for you, so I'm not going to just send you away with nothing to look at. Handout to help you with future reference there. And of course, importantly, we're going to enjoy the session, hopefully. So we'll have a nice session, nice and enjoyable for the day. First thing I'd like to gauge is your experience yourselves with PowerPoint. Okay, so what experience do you have currently of animating PowerPoint presentations, Mike?
A little. I've sort of self-taught myself really, and just gone through the various trying things out. So I tend to keep it safe. I don't go too extravagant, but I'd like to certainly would love to learn more about how I can animate them more interestingly.
Great stuff. So we're looking probably more at just making them a bit more animated, making them a bit more eye-catching,
Absolutely.
getting a bit more complex.
Spot on. Yeah.
That's exactly what we're here for today. And Lisa?
I've used PowerPoint before, but I don't really animate my slides that much, so I'd like to make them a bit less boring.
So similar to mine.
Yeah.
So again, just make them more eye-catching, make them pop a bit more, make them stand out when you show it.
Yeah.
Again, exactly what we're here to do. Helen?
Yeah, I do use a little bit of animation, but to be honest, it's kind of hoping. Try it out and think, oh, that was alright. But yeah, it's more not really difficult to compare, so I'm doing learning properly.
Yeah, excellent. So we're going to be looking at, again, it's very similar, maybe a bit more of a process involved in what you're doing rather than a bit hit and miss at times. Try and get a process there so that it goes nice and smooth. And it's fine, Steve.
Yeah, I've done animation, but I always feel I then probably end up doing it wrong. So I always end up picking the wrong type of animation. Not making the content stand out, just animation for animation's sake.
Great, so what we're seeing there is animations are there and sometimes they're just used because they just move and do things, so using them in the correct way, making things that you really want to emphasise pop out on the screen. Again, exactly what we're going to be looking at doing here. This off now. So, also, can I just check to see what you're actually looking to take out of today's session itself? So I'll start with Steve this time.
Yeah, I have a lot of slides. I do a lot of presenting. So I'm looking for how can I make that presentation material a bit more.
Excellent. So we'll definitely be looking at that for you. And Mike?
I'd like to know more about, on the top, there are lots of sort of actions you can take. I'd like to know what they can actually do for me.
Brilliant. A large part today will be looking at those options. Very fantastic. And Helen?
Yeah, I'd definitely like to join up my presentations.
Great stuff. Shouldn't be a problem again by the end of today. You should be tapping away like anything on PowerPoint. And finally, Lisa.
I'd like to put more detail into my current presentations.
Okay. Excellent. And again, it's just about making them pop. Just making them really stand out for you. Great stuff. So what we're going to move into now is the session itself. So I've provided you a slideshow in front of you. As a group, we're just going to go through animating this first slide. Okay, so I've got the slide in front of you. It should have a nice sunset picture on it. Very nice. Slightly different to outside, I admit. So hopefully it won't have you longing for holidays whilst you're looking at it. So we're looking at animations. So can anyone tell me which tab across the top of the screen they think we're going to access first?
Animation.
Exactly. Thank you very much, Mike. So at the top, I'll get you to select animations. What happens when you select animations?
So open the animation tab and then you've got lots of options that you can move the actual screen across the top.
That's it. So you get all of your options just across the top. So well done, Helen. Lots of options across the top there. Now, what we're going to do is we're actually going to customise our animations. So rather than just using the options that are across the top, how do you think we're going to customise these?
Custom animation.
Well done again there, Helen. So we're going to click on custom animation. And again, can anyone tell me what happens when you click on custom animation?
Got a box on the right hand side, with basically blank.
That's it. Thank you very much, Mike. So we get the custom animation box. Okay. Can anyone notice anything about this box that may make it difficult to start doing things?
It's all grayed out.
It's all good.
Exactly. Nothing's live yet. So what do you think we're going to need to do to get these options live?
Click on slideshow.
A little hint for you. Have a look in
Highlight.
the white box.
Select an element of the slide, then click Add Effect.
That's it. Great stuff, Mike. So that box just tells you need to choose something to actually animate.
Oh, right.
Okay. So what I'm going to get you all to do is select the picture of the sunset. Okay. Once you've selected the picture of the sunset, what happens?
The add effect box is activated.
Exactly. So if we want to add an animation, how do you think we're going to go about that?
Click add effect.
There we go again. So if I can get you all to click on Add Effect. What happens when you click on Add Effect?
Got 4 options.
And those 4 options are?
Entrance, emphasis, exit, motion pump.
Great. So again, we have a list of things that we can go to. And this is basically when you want this animation to happen. Is it on the entrance? Is it on the exit? Do you want to emphasise something? If I can get you to just hover over your entrance option. And again, can anyone tell me what appears on the screen?
You get 9 options of how you can make it enter.
Thank you very much.
No.
Yeah, so
It will differ depending on the PC, on the laptop. What these are the previous ones that have been used, have been accessed. So the list does change from time to time. Can anyone tell me where they think we're going to find the rest of the options? So I want to have a look at all of the options available to us, rather than just the ones in that list. Can anyone tell me where they think?
effects.
Great stuff, Steve. Click into more effects, so we select more effects, and it takes you to where you can find lots of effects. They're separated into categories. Can you tell me what those categories are?
basic, subtle, moderate, exciting.
There we go, and they sound very exciting. Very, very exciting. Great. So we have lots and lots of options there. First thing we're going to do is we're going to have a look at them. Just give you a couple of minutes just to have a look through, see what's there, see what types of things you like the look of. And then when you like the look of one, just click on it just the once. So, can anyone tell me what they notice when you click on it, when you highlight it? So it's just the single click.
It gives you a preview behind what it's going to do.
That's it. So if it didn't do that for you, again, just highlight one of them just the once. And in the background, you should see whatever that animation would be. we're all going to do, we're all going to select the same one for now. So can I get you all to select pinwheel, please? Once you've selected it, click on OK. Have a look. If you have a look through your list there, Steve, pinwheel should appear in one of the categories. Once you've selected it, click on OK. Now, the other thing that you can change here is when this animation happens on the slide. Okay, so when it starts. So can anyone tell me what they think we're going to select to alter when this starts?
Start. Was it on spin wheel?
Excellent.
It
So
says start on click.
that's it. So at the moment it's selected to start on click. So if you select the drop-down list, it will give you more options to choose from. Okay, so this is when you want this animation to start. Okay. We'll change as to after previous. Now, to make sure this animation's happened, and make sure that everything we've selected is working and we like it, what are we going to do next? Just to test it almost. Very, very close, Mike. Very, very close. So instead of just playing, because what playing does, it will just show us the one slide. Okay. So if we want to view the entire show, so all of the slides together, what are we going to select? So slideshow, so right next to it, so extremely close, Mike, and see exactly why you went for play, because it would show you just the animation. All we want to do is just to make sure it's all gone through, we're going to check the slideshow. Very well done. Let's have a get you all to select slideshow. Takes you to your slideshow. How do you think we're going to view the other slides available? Anyone answer me? How do you think we're going to view the other slides that are there? Because it just takes you to the one, doesn't always show you the animation. How we're going to go through the slideshow to view the rest of it. Excellent. Thank you very much, Helen. So either click or you use your arrow keys on your keyboard and it will take you backwards and forwards through your slideshow so you can view the whole thing. Okay. What you're going to do is just going to wander around, just make sure it's all gone through for you. So if you can have a click through your slideshow. So let's have a slide one there. That's it. Is it all through?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Bring it to just click there. Or excellent. Thank you very much. Great stuff there, Mike.
Yeah, so that-
All gone through, Kristen?
Yeah, good. There's my going through.
And Steve, all gone through for you then? Excellent. So you'll have got a nice spinning sunset picture appearing on the screen. So just making it stand out slightly. What we're going to do now is I'm going to get you to, on the left-hand side, just go to slide 2. You've already had a look at it on the slideshow. And this is just our practice. So there's an instruction on the screen. I'll get you to follow that instruction and complete slide 2 for some practice. And I'll be walking around if you do need any help at any time. bouncing along the screen? Yeah, if you could do that, great. Brilliant. So fantastic. All of you now have some bouncing red text going across your screen. Again, just looks nice as it comes in. Makes things stand out a little bit more. People just take notice when they see these things. It's always nice. Because there are many other options other than bounce as well. What we're going to do next, we're just going to have a little recap. So as I said earlier, it'll be a nice question and answer session. So, which tab do we select at the top of the screen to enter the animation section, Lisa?
Animations.
Excellent, fantastic. What happens when you click on custom animation, Steve?
You get a menu option at the right hand side.
Perfect. So you get your custom animation box, which allows you to change things. Okay, great stuff. To get a full list of effects, what do we click on? Helen.
More effects in the add effects option.
That's it. And can anyone also tell me the 4 options that we had there? Oh, someone give me 2 of the 4 options that we had on the list.
Accurate and exciting.
Excellent, thank you very much, Helen. And how do we change the point that the animation starts, Mike?
You can go, I can't think of it, it's on the effect line. There is a number of options where you could go enter, you could have middle, or you could have previous, or...
That's it, they're all of the options that we have.
Yeah.
Thinking about the wording of everything, so we want to start where the animation starts. Can you think of what the button's called?
No, I can't.
It's alright, it's not a problem at all. So we have a couple of options at the top, okay, and we're looking at where things can start. Feel free to use PowerPoint, have a quick look there. So we're looking at where it starts, so just the name of that drop down list.
So if we were looking at add effect,
So we're looking inside the custom box, so the custom animation box that we have,
yeah.
and you're looking to alter when the animation starts. So whether it's on click, whether
It
it's...
was on, I can't remember how I got to that.
It's no problem at all. Let's have a quick look at this.
Yeah. Oh yeah, on click, with previous, after previous, start, modify the send, etc.
That's it. So the option that you're looking for there is just the start option.
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. Okay, and finally, I'm going to have to unfortunately choose one of you twice because we've got 5 questions. So Steve, can you tell me how you would view the full slideshow without changing to another tab?
There's a button at the bottom to slideshow.
Perfect. And to view the entire thing?
Click it and navigate your way through.
Great stuff. Fantastic. So everyone did very well, very well. The next part of today's session is just a consolidation exercise. Okay, you have slide 3. Okay, what I'm going to get you to do is follow the instructions for slide 3, and again I will be walking around. Well done, Emma. Saw the scrolling text. Did you do that? Great stuff, Emma. Everyone loves the movie credits. Going up and down, up and down. All finished, Steve? Nice to have a look. How you getting? Great stuff.
Mm.
Mike, how you getting on there?
Yeah, got to do that.
Just have a quick look at that.
Ready to fly up.
Excellent. Very nice.
I can see how you could use that one because you could.
Definitely, so you can see how it's going to
Yeah.
come out of the
Yeah.
screen.
Yeah.
So, great stuff. Great stuff. And Helen? Yep. Nice. Have a quick look at your slide then. Fantastic. Great stuff. Excellent. So everyone's animating their slides. I chose the last seat because it's pretty much like looking out the window currently. So a nice snowy picture there for you all. Fantastic. So, okay, congratulations. You have all achieved the objective that we set earlier today. So, you can all now animate the slide provided using at least 2 animation techniques. Okay, so congratulations everyone. What I'd like to do now is just find out how you're going to use this back in your role. So can you tell me how this is going to help, how this is going to move you forward within your role? So start with Helen.
Yeah, I'm the start options. I didn't know how you did that before, so when it came in straight away, you had to click it, so that's really useful.
Sometimes it's really nice with the slideshows that you don't have to click, that
Exactly.
things just come down automatically. Rather than having to click every time, it can be distracting at times. So if you can get things just to come in when you like, it's always useful. Same question, Steve.
Yeah, first of all, the custom animation wasn't aware of. I've only ever used the real default options, and also the fact that this is running 2007. I've only ever used 2003.
Excellent.
There's a little bit of it.
And you'll find that if you use 2010, it'll be slightly different again.
Mhm.
The basic functions are usually the same, but you may find they rearrange things, move things. But you can usually, once you can use one, you can usually find your way around the rest. It's great that you can see more options available as well. You can see there's quite a few to choose from rather than the defaults. And Mike?
Yeah, it's certainly from the point of view of looking at the slide decks back at work and thinking that some of them don't need to be animated, and
Yes.
some of them probably need to be quietened down, others need to be, and there's a load of options there I was not aware of.
There are, and again, as we were saying earlier, sometimes animation is just used because it's there.
Yeah,
Having all the options available can give you a more subtle animation if you need it,
absolutely.
and then you can work out if you need them or not as well. It's
Exactly.
always good.
No, it's useful.
Great stuff.
Generally, okay.
Comes Anne, Lisa?
It's good that you can apply 2 animations to one object, so you're not limited.
Yeah. Great stuff. Again, if you want something to really stand out, really emphasise a point, a couple on there, and like I said, you can see from your own screens, it does emphasise certain points, certain aspects of what you want people to look at. So that's great stuff. So fantastic. It's been a very enjoyable day so far. Still more to come, of course. So next steps. First things first, I have your handout. So I'm just going to hand these out to you now. So there's one there.
Lovely,
For
thank
Mike.
you.
One for Lisa and one for Steve. And this should just help you out if you do forget anything, if it's a couple of weeks before you look at anything, just give you a bit of a recap there yourselves. Good luck animating in the future. Hopefully it's something you'll be using and using in the correct way now. The next session today is going to be on deleting slides in a slideshow. So I'll see you back here for that shortly. Thank you very much.
Well done.
Well done, Chris. Thank you.